Hey, it's Marley from the Energy Boutique with your energy forecast for March 2023. March 23rd. What do we got going on March 23rd, you may ask? Well, we have the biggest planetary aspect taking place, which is Pluto moving into Aquarius. So let's talk about Mr. Pluto. First of all, Pluto only changes signs once every 20 years-ish, okay, on average, depending on the retrograde. So don't hold me to that, but roughly speaking, every 20 years. Pluto has been in Capricorn energy since 2008. It was the trigger, the activation of the collapse, of the damage, of the destruction that our society needs, especially where big systems are concerned. We're talking government, we're talking economy, we're talking banking, healthcare, we're talking society as a whole. We are talking about watching the reformation of our world. This is essentially when we're going to get a taste of what New Earth is going to be like. Keep in mind, Pluto, the great transformer, does the transformation from the inside out on a deep psychological level by moving through the shadow realm. Is it going to feel good? Probably not. Pluto is only going to spend 3 months in Aquarius energy. He's a very slow moving planet, so we're not going to accomplish too much, I'm going to say, land territory in this Aquarian energy, but it's enough to give us a taste, a glimpse, insight on what is about to come at us for the next 20 years of our life. Am I being dramatic? Yes. Is it warranted? Absolutely. You need to look up where Aquarius energy rules over your birth chart, and that is where you will see a total and complete transformation take place. We always look to the outer planets in order to indicate where the changes are taking place in the collective. And of course, it impacts our own individual lives based off our own individual chart. The outer planets, typically speaking, Pluto, Uranus, Neptune, they are the ones that shake things up in order for a change and a transformation to actually take place. But it is Pluto, solely Pluto, that has the most power to transform our lives. There is no stone left unturned. There is no dark crevice. There are no more skeletons left in the closet when Pluto is done with us. And in Aquarius energy, you best believe that this is going to have a huge impact on the collective. We are going to see the world go through a very deep, very transformative, systematic change, which we absolutely need, seeing as, the world leaders right now are just corrupt as F. We need a change. We need to return the power to the people. And this is going to revolutionize our society as a whole as we know it. Aquarius energy is very progressive. It's independent. It's about freedom. It's about thinking outside of the box. It rules over technology. It rules over the collective. It rules over smaller groups of people. And we are just coming out of Capricorn energy, which definitely did the damage that was needed in order to break down the systems, the foundations, the structures that were built on corruption, on shadow elements that harmed the people. So this whole transformation since 2008 was about basically taking the top dogs down, ruffling up the feathers, exposing the systems and the structures, and then Pluto moving into Aquarius is going to transform every aspect that needs reform, especially where our social systems, where our institutions, where the big systems, the big structures are concerned. We will see a total reform with government, with banking, with the economy, with healthcare, with our communities as a whole. We are going to see how smaller groups of people, when of like mind, are going to come together for a common cause and return the power back to the communities. Aquarius energy is about progress. It's about innovation. It's about the internet, networks. It's about people. It's about data. And we're definitely going to see the whole pros and cons of technology and AI battle it out. I am going to just kind of put it out there that, again, it's 20 years. So we're going to have a 20-year battle here over the role that technology and AI is going to play in our society. Yes, it can be very scary on a 3D level right now, looking at some of the storylines take place with our government, with their want, need, and desire to enforce, social media credit systems and all this kind of crap. We are going to scrutinize that particular system over the next 20 years, and we are going to remove those corrupted systems, those corrupted people using technology and AI for their own agendas. And we are going to basically align with where we can use technology and AI to better society, to better the earth. This is going to definitely put us in a different age altogether as we enter into the age of Aquarius. That should be no surprise to anyone. But we are definitely going to see the systems change, the strategies change, the structures change. And on a personal level, like I said, find Aquarius energy in your chart. That's where Pluto's going to be activating a particular sector of your life. And this is where the true, total, complete transformation is going to take place. And yes, Pluto transits are a little bit dark. They're a little bit, destructive. You have to have destruction before rebirth. And they're a little bit difficult because we do have to examine the not so nice part of life and part of ourselves that, of course, have just been alive and well under the surface of our awareness. We have to deal with it. And you hear me say it all the time. You have to feel it in order to heal it. Well, you have to feel it and then deal with it in order to heal it. And we are going to be doing that as a collective. So we have a lot of energy here with this Pluto transit just by itself. And then when you kind of, throw in all of the other aspects taking place this year, you can bet your pretty bottom dollar that we are going to be exposing and embracing our shadow selves and the shadow of the collective, the ugliness, the darkness, the all kinds of hidden realm things that we've been trying to repress. We have to bring it to the light. We have to bring it into our consciousness. We have to bring it into our awareness in order for us to actually heal it, to change it, to integrate it. So, like I said, we're only going to get a taste of it. Pluto's only going to be in Aquarius energy for about 3 months. And then Pluto's going to retrograde and go back into Capricorn energy, the very ending degrees of Capricorn energy, which means that we're going to be at a critical crisis point of rebuilding our long-term objectives, our long-term goals based off of huge insights. Keep in mind, Aquarian energy is visionary. We're gaining a huge amount of insight, a huge amount of understanding, a huge amount of perspective in a very short amount of time. Then we move back into that Capricorn energy. We put our best foot forward. We try to rearrange, reorganize, redo, revisit, revamp all of those retrograde words. And then Pluto will come out of a retrograde, go direct, go through those final degrees of Capricorn once again, re-enter into Aquarian energy, where he will sit until 2043. That is a very long time, my friends.